Facebook page if I want to find out what they're doing next.
Oh, I see.
And sometimes I don't know about you. I've seen you at the anime conventions too, as well as some of the other Soul events.
I've done press at the 2012 one.
Okay, so it seems like I'm just maybe assuming here, but if you're like a regular attendee of their events, then more often than not, they tend to send you an invite to their events via Facebook page.
Oh, that's how they do it. That's what.
Because quite a few times, not for every event, but there were some events, I didn't know about until the lady, Miss Alexandra, I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
or something like that.
Yes, you know her. Sometimes she herself will invite me via Facebook. It's like, oh, I didn't even know they were having this event. It's like, yeah, we're having this event. It's going to be at the Digital Art Gallery in Soho or somewhere else, wherever the case may be. It's like, oh, it's pretty good, so I'll check it out and I'll go. Sometimes I've been able to make it, sometimes not. But sometimes she herself or somebody like Raymundo, who's a volunteer host, which he's working downstairs at the registration table.
Oh, really?
He will let me know, it's like, hey, this event is going on.
Mm-hmm.
He'll let me know. So if I hear anything about Soul Host Club Clyde, I'll, of course, let you know.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it belongs on these lists, even though they haven't had them.
Yeah, because it's Con, myself, Barbara, Kendra, Renee, Urena, sometimes Jill. So we frequently go to these events by
Pablo. I forgot about Pablo.
Who?
Pablo.
Oh, Pablo, yes. Pablo too, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's hard to forget.
Yes, very much.
Okay. Other anime-related events, fan events. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I put that in. I know there are some. Vendor promotional events, book events, trade shows, New York, Tokyo. New York, Tokyo is gone, unfortunately. Book events, Kinokuniya used to have book events on manga book events and anime book events. And they really got rid of their space where they did that, so they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. Educational events, MoCA, again, MoCA as such is sort of survived, but it's not really the way it was. APA and at NYU, it's Asia, what is that, Asia Pacific Association, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. And a few of their events in the past have been anime related.
Oh, Clyde, I just wanted to say I went to the MoCA Fest. It was pretty good. Since it's been absorbed by the Society of Illustrators, as you said, it's not the same as before, but the MoCA Fest is going on and it's strong. Another one that I had, my alma mater, Stony Brook University, is all the way in Long Island. That's also a good one. It's called ICON, ICON. That's yes.
That was up here. I mentioned that. ICON. Well, actually, ICON hasn't had it. They haven't had an ICON since 2012. They have an L-ICON, which I guess is some of the same people involved.
Okay, so
is that right, Barbara?
I haven't gone to one in such a long time.
Well, actually, they canceled because of Superstorm.
Okay, Clyde?
Yeah.
Okay, about the vendor promotional events, and well, I guess you have to go to the educational organizations themselves, but what about the vendor promotional events? How would you find out about them? Do you just blindly surf the web? Do they have like some way of advertising?
Well, it's a good question. Some of the companies that organize anime cons also organize book shows and things. And some of the same people go to both. So if you follow them, they'll tell you about the other things. That's one way. If I found out about it, if anybody tells me about it, of course I'll put it on my website. Right. If it's anime related, but I miss a lot of stuff because not enough people are feeding me information.
Right.
So it's a good question. I don't know how to find trade shows and vendor events that are relevant, unless you just happen to know about it. Let's see. APA at NYU, Japan Society has a lot of Japanese-related stuff, of course, and sometimes anime-related. Libraries sometimes have events. Asia Pacific Forums. That's the corporation. That's the nonprofit corporation that I'm a part of. Which promotes Asian culture, including anime. All right. charitable fundraising events. Several years ago, we had Orphans International Worldwide had a fundraiser which was anime and comic themed. People came to cosplay and they auctioned off stuff for their charity. I haven't heard of them doing that again, and I am on their mailing list. But I thought I'd mention it.
Also, the Japan Society used to do like anime cosplay contests, but I haven't seen one since like 2010 or 2011. So I don't think they do it anymore.
Frankly, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because 29 or 2010, I was at that one, and I was in the cosplay contest. That's how I remember it.
All right, the old mocha, Museum of Comic and Cartoon Art. Not cartoon and comic art. Always get that next. But we used to, Metro Anime and Mocha and Asia Pacific used to do events together. There's Michael.
You mean screening event?
There's, yes, partly screening. This is Brian Camp, co-author of anime. Is that it? Let's see what it was like. How we get the title mixed up. He wrote a book about the 100. He co-wrote a book about the 100 must-see anime.
Wow.
Anime Zentai. Brian Camp is his name. He also has a blog, and he gave us a talk about something. I can't remember now. All right, toys, Image Anime, Kid Robot, Toy Tokyo. I was very disappointed my last visit to Toy Tokyo. They don't have that much Japanese or anime-related stuff. The last time I was there.
Image Anime is going. It's going strong.
They're going
No,
very
they're not.
Image Anime is
A bit
going
expensive.
I have something about to say about Image Anime. I have quite a lot to say.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that a lot of their stuff is like obscenely expensive.
Yeah, very expensive to say.
Yes. I can tell you last
year.
Yeah, in the summer. Yeah, a bunch of us were coming from the viewing of Equestria Girls from one of the movie theaters, and we decided to walk over to Image Anime. And so, mind you, when we got there was nobody in the store. Okay? Nobody. It was like a proverbial ghost town. We went in and, we started to peruse and we made mention, we would come back because, of course, we didn't have the money at the time. We would come back and we would spend our money here. Yeah, the owner decided to approach us and basically made his displeasure felt that, we were there. And the thing is, once we got in there, other people started coming into the store too. So we did help bring some business to the place, and that was pretty much the things we got. And I've seen this guy quite a bit. He does have his booth at some of the big anime conventions.
Yeah, Anime Boston,
Anime Next,
and Otaku.
and New York Comic Con.
And
mind you, they're like other booths selling anime too, pretty much the same titles that he's selling, and yet theirs is at a discounted price where he's like charging the full price plus tax. And I've seen how he interacts with potential customers. You can't even really like ask this guy a question. If you're not sure about a product, you may ask the vendor, well, is how much is this going to be if it's taxed, or is this the completed series or something like that. He always has like a gruff way. It's like, you're annoying him to some degree. Now, Pete, you're a potential customer. Now, any opportunity he may have had to make some money off of you, he lost that. It's like, okay, you know what? Screw you, dude. I can go over to this booth over here and I can get the exact same title for less. Yes, and you see the other booths, people are just like vying for your business. Come, we got half off on this, or buy one, get one free that. Please come shop with us. Please come shop with us. As soon as you go in there, even if you're not looking to buy anything, they come up, may I help you? Is there something you're looking for? We can try and help you find it. Basically, overall, what I'm saying, the guy who owns that store is just a total dick.
Okay, enough. Let me say something about that. I know the guy.
The Anime Crash?
No.
So
it's the hyper hobby.
Oh,
It's been there for a while. Image Anime's been there a long, at least since '95, probably a little longer.
so Anime Crash is long
It's a
gone.
completely separate thing. It's not long gone. The company was still around for a long time after the store closed.
Yeah.
They're doing other things besides retail. So yeah, Anime Crash is
Long gone.
the store is gone. The company may be gone too by now. It's been a long time. Companies are mortal. Anyway, I like Image Anime. I like the owner. We had a very good interaction. So I'm sorry that he was not having a good interaction. He's got a manner that I think puts people off, and I'm sure he charges. He doesn't need discount stuff. But got to make a living.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I'll be too hard on him for that. Okay. So where are we? Image Anime, Models, Kid Robot, Toy Tokyo. This is from the 2008 article about in Time Out New York with me, Toy Tokyo.
There's a new Godzilla movie coming out.
I know, right?
Big
Be quiet, please. All right, past and gone. Anime Crash is gone. Asahia is gone. Cafe Adam, where you could buy your drinks and look at their library of manga. That's gone. Games and James is gone. That actually became Otaku Den, but then was gone. Manga Ya, Vitamin and Store is gone. Octopus Kingdom is gone.
Clyde,
Yes.
did you put in the one in Flushing? It's called Anime Castle.
Yes.
Sort of kind of good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was in here in the earlier slides you didn't see. Anime Castle. Anime Crash. That's the old Anime Crash. Right there.
Yep. It's now a shoe store.
On 4th Street in
Show.
NoHo, actually. North of Houston Street. A little bit north.
Okay.
It used to be very close to where I used to work. We used to work at Houston and Friends. Not Houston, Broadway. Just 1 block south of that. Octopus Kingdom. Otaku Den. All right. And who's that guy? I don't know.
He's a handsome devil.
And
The one on the left or the one on the
I've seen better. Great anime ranks for the highest card. Touches the heart, moves the soul. Thank you very much.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh, the
Listen.
king.
Oh. Well, unless you have questions
I'm
for
ready
him.
for the next one.
Oh, you for the next one?
Oh, no,
The
I'm
presentation is going to be on my website late
Oh.
tonight. It's nyc-anime.com. So if you're sorry you missed it, you can always borrow it. I don't keep it a secret. So, any other questions? We had a good discussion. Any other questions or discussion? Please